And if we can get to that place where we say, look, we're really good at some things, we are really horrible at others, and there are some things that we might be good at, but why should that pie be carved up so that a small piece comes to us when more of it could go to the one group that does it really well? And let's hold them accountable to what we do and what we need.
I completely agree with Jeremy. I think that we as funders see potential grantees going after dollars and just trying to build the programs because the funding is there. But I think that's why initiatives like Building Bridges are so important, because you develop the respect between the two different systems and the two different agencies. And no one can do everything really well, but if you learn how to work together and have respect for that work and really embed that collaboration within the organizations, then I think you have the opportunity to really make those relationships where you'll understand that what you do really well, but it's FEGS that knows how to help those kids develop into productive adults. And it's places like, I'm looking at Lynn, so I keep saying Next Generation Center, but it's Next Generation Center and places like that that really help young people figure out how do you develop those relationships and how do you sustain them and what's needed there.
So not to engage in too much of a debate about how funding is structured, I would say that for funders to think about funding more general operating support and less program-specific support, and we may have better outcomes across the board with some of these organizations. But I want to piggyback on something that Courtney said, because it's an issue for youth in general, and not necessarily foster care youth, but it certainly it has a ripple effect with foster care youth. If we can invest in some intermediary outcomes that generally are not considered of value when it comes to some of our contracts, and Courtney